shorts gaming.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Hello, Barmy Badger Army. Welcome to today's show. Today I want to talk to you about a weird and slightly cool thing that happened to me and Badger Jr. We went downstairs into the communal area of where we live, and it was a big thing. It said free toys to a good home. So we was like, what? So we're having a root through, we're having a look through, you know, obviously we're all fully sanitised and we've got the mask on and everything, so don't worry about that, guys. So we're having a root through and we had a look, and we found some really interesting gems and some really fun stuff that he enjoys playing with and will add to his collection. And obviously, before we played with them, we waited the allotted time. I think it's 72 hours. I wiped them down, sanitised them with alcohol gel and all that sort of stuff, and put them in direct sunlight. Exactly what you're meant to do and exactly what the government just told you to do. So I was being a good boy and did all the proper stuff, because it was such a cool haul that you couldn't pick them up. I was like, what? This is epic. So I'm going to start with some of the bits. There's this massive Iron Man toy. Obviously, this is just randomly stuff that's left in a bag, so not all of it's going to be mint condition. Obviously, it's not in the box or anything like that, but it's just cool to find some free toys. So this Iron Man, I think it's from Iron Man 3. I think this is a movie licensed toy, but I might be wrong. If you've got this toy, let me know. It does look like a bit Hulkbuster with the cannon and things like that, but I don't know. But it reminds me of the film costume. I don't know perhaps which film. I presume 3, because that was the one that had the most different suits in. So let's give this a go. So if you can see there, it fires off. And pretty cool, isn't it? Like, I had to replace the batteries. Mad, right? It's got pretty good articulation as well. It's a nice solid toy as well. Could do with lots of bashing about, and of course the sound of the music and everything still works. It's got all the fingers, all that stuff. I don't know if there's meant to be like little projectiles in here. I think there was, but obviously they didn't come with it. But they've obviously got lost over time. But this was pretty cool, right? Next was like a Nerf cannon, which was pretty awesome. And I don't know if you guys know much about this sort of thing, but me and Badger Jr. love Nerf. So this was fully working. You pull it back, and it's got like a cannon chamber where all the different things can go in and out, which is really cool like that. Look at that. So that's pretty cool. And then you load it up like that. This is an End Strike Nerf, I believe. Not that I know the exact names of them, but this was really cool. Oh, Maverick Rev 6. There you go. It's pretty cool, right? And it's all fully working as well. We've had lots of fun with this so far. And yeah, this is like a multi-shoot one, which is insane. I love it. So this was a really good one. I think this is about 20, 30 quid in the shops, you know. At least when it first came out, it definitely was. So that is a steal. Right, okay, there's one of the smaller Nerf guns that we found as well. That's really cool. And this is like a portable one that you'd take on holiday or something like that. But it does pack a punch. Trust me, you do not want to get hit in the face with one of these. So please be careful when you're playing Nerf guns and things like that. Because trust me, I've been hit in the face with one of these and it's not fun. But I love the fact that this is really portable, it's really fun, and you can walk around like a secret agent like that. It's really fun. So this one is one of my favourites. Right, now we're going to get on to some of the Power Rangers toys we found. There is one more Nerf that I'll show you afterwards. So this is really cool. Look at that. Look at that. So it's like a sword that sort of turns into like a grabber. I think this is from Dino Charge or something like that. I might be wrong, but yeah, trust me, this noise gets on your nerves after a while, but it is fun. Look at that. That's insane, right? Some of the bits have like been chopped off or bitten off or whatever, but this is really cool. I mean, to try and get a Power Rangers weapon in the shops, even second hand, you're looking at least a tenner. At least a tenner for this one. You know, some of the toy shops I've been in, if I was to get this in this condition, I think they'd want about £15, even second hand in this condition. So this is quite rare to find completely free. And I put some batteries in too, which was really cool. And that's, look at the design on that. It's got all the dinosaurs on the side. It's got like the drill bit, I believe. It's got the grabber bit, which I think is like a CGI animation in the films and on, of course, the TV show. So please do let me know what these ones are called. I don't remember exactly what this weapon's called, so please do tell me that. I know I've got some really cool Power Rangers fans in the audience, so they'll be able to tell me. Now I'm going to show you this Nerf one before I forget. This one is technically what you would call like the girls branded Nerf guns, but you know, it's still really cool. It's got some really fun bright colours, packs a punch. It's easier to pull back and fire than the boys ones. It's a bit more compact. You know, when you're going around like that, it's really fun. And to be honest with you, if you do find one of the girls ones in the shops cheap, a good bit of advice is if you want to make it more sort of blokey or whatever, you can take a really fine sandpaper. You can like sort of really dust it down with it really lightly, and you can then obviously spray paint or paint your own design on. But yeah, really good. There's a bit of a cosplay hack there as well. If you sand it down, you could turn this into like a fallout gun or something like that. Maybe cut the trigger off or thing there and then sort of change it up. Really easy to do that, and then you could modify it into like a gun from a game and it would go with cosplay. So these are really good value for money as well, and they're fun. Trust me on this one. Right now, I believe this one is from Dino Charge. This one doesn't work so well. It needs some batteries. Maybe I'll take it apart. It might need a bit of soldering, things like that. I have to be in the mood for things like that, but I am okay at that. But yeah, I might open this one up and have a bit of a dig around, see if I can get it working. The mouth opens up with like the trigger there, which is really cool. I think I've seen that in Dino Charge, but I'm guessing I might be wrong. Let me know if you know exactly what episode this is from or series that's from. But yeah, that's cool. It's missing the foam dart or whatever that goes in there, but you know, you can't moan. It was a really cool toy for free. This one doesn't really make the noises much. I think I need to replace the batteries a bit more. It just makes that annoying bleeping noise. I think that's where it needs new batteries. But they are like the, you know, like the really small ones that used to go with the LCD games. They're those, so they're a bit harder to get hold of. But yeah, as soon as I can find some of those, I'll be replacing that and opening it up and having a look around. I don't know if you know this, but it's really fun to sort of take old toys and open them up and have a look how they work and see if you can fix them. If you've got the time, it's well worth it. Right, okay. This one is missing like the ninja star bit in the middle. I guess that's like the Power Rangers symbol or the morpher. But yeah, this is really cool. Some of the noises still do work because you just press the bit. I sort of discovered while I was playing about with it. So I sort of discovered that while I was playing about with it. It was doing that sort of thing, which was really cool. And you can press this down and it all flips up like that, which is really cool, like the gun in the TV show. I think this is Ninja Steel, but I might be wrong. There are a couple of different settings as well you can do, which are pretty cool. Let's have a look. I know there's one more setting, yeah. So that one's like a sort of when it turns into a sword, or when it's thrown about as a ninja star, I guess. But this is really cool. And once again, you can't moan for free, can you? It's pretty cool, right? So there's a lot of really good findings there. I was really pleased with that. Had to replace some of the batteries, but for completely free and maybe a few hours worth of cleaning, well worth it. What is that? That's probably like nearly £100 worth of toys there, completely free. Yes, some of them are damaged and things like that, but over time I might be able to get the different bits and pieces on eBay, replace parts of them, change things up a bit, and then hopefully it'll be a really good condition toy haul, which is really cool. And I don't quite know how I would go about fixing these bits that have been broken off, but there's going to be a way to sort that out, I'm sure. I mean, it does look like it's chewed off, but there might be a way to... Oh, there is. See, I could technically remove those, and if I could find those on eBay, I could replace them in, I guess. So, in theory, over time, you could make this a really nice, solid new toy. And like I said, I've seen things in toy shops that are a lot more expensive than... £15-20 and in worse condition. So that was really cool. I'm really pleased with this little haul. Let me know if you've ever had any experiences like this, or would you feel comfortable doing things like this, wiping them down and taking them? If someone said this is free, take it, would you? And would you clean it up and would you give it a good home? Let me know in the comments below. Bye.